Two has only been out for a few weeks, but what have you in the reaction to My Career Story in NBA 2K22?
I think a couple things. I think people kind of on their time. If you want to explore the city, go off and do some of our side quests like, races or talking to all the different people that we've spread around the city. And some of it can just happen organically as you're going.
The borough of Brooklyn is the location for the Hornets. One of the most exciting players in the game today, LaMelo Ball, getting ready to go as they prepare to do battle inside Barclays Center. Hornets, Nets, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every other part of my game. And
David, he is the total package. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball is the point with Bouknight on the wing. P.J. Washington is out there at Plumlee, and it's Hayward in at the small forward position. And for the Nets, Irving and Harden, the two star guards. The small and power forwards are here.
Substitution.
And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. Millsap comes in for Harris. Z's checked in for James Harden. And it's Mills in for Irving. And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
Here's Oubre, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Now you look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre, 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
Free throw, good, Oubre.
And Kelly Oubre, the new face on the Hornets, was hoping to get a bigger deal in free agency. The market, though, just not there for him in a situation where he feels he can show his work.
Brown, he's checked in for Durant. Going inside. Here's Millsap. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And just so comfortable from that area. Millsap continues to get it done even against tough defense.
Smith surveying the D. Bridges trying to free himself up. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Paul Millsap. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Oubre from past the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
McDaniels passes to Bridges. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
"14 feet away. Here's Griffin. Drops in the layup for two. Griffin's got his second basket of the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Smith. Banked in off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now the pass to Z. The rebound by Carey. Hornets trail by 10.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
There's the lob to Bridges. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
To the middle, Oubre with the steal. Bridges outside. Smith left side. Here's Oubre. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, you can see Kelly Oubre Jr. just wants it more than everybody else. Such heart and desire.
See the pass to Griffin. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Here's Smith driving in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Paul Millsap. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Carey, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Pass to Z. The feed to Griffin. Pass to Mills. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And here's Charlotte. It's been 10 unanswered points. Great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Carey, covered by Mills. It's deflected. To the paint, here's Brown. Drilled from 6 feet. And the Nets lead by 4.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Charlotte.
Joe Harris has been on display for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in at the defensive end as well.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs.
Now it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively.
And it's a collective effort, so even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stopped.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Z. He's out there with Mills. Griffin is out there with Brown. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. Smith the pass to Carey. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Z. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 3. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now here's McDaniels. He's covered closely.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Z. The Hornets pull it in. Smith up top, covered by Mills. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. McDaniels, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
See the pass to Griffin. Six to shoot. Drives to the hoop. That one goes. Count it. And the Nets lead by 1.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Charlotte calls timeout. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted.
Substitutions on the court.
Now here is Smith, covered by Mills. Smith against Millsap. Smith kicks to Oubre. Passes to Bridges. Back to Oubre. Charlotte gets it back. Second shot opportunity. Bridges misses. Brooklyn leading by 4. The pass to Z. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. And Greg, some star big men had complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Hornets trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Oubre, good. And it's 8 points for Kelly Oubre.
I tell you, Kelly Oubre Jr. can play with confidence on the interior, and that's a result of his vertical.
Z, defended by Bridges. Here's Z. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
No, they've also done a great job of getting penetration, constantly driving to the rack and getting points close.
Now here is Smith. Defense is right there. Over Millsap. Millsap gets a hand on it.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
McDaniels passes to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Offensive rebound. Oubre finds Bridges. Misses off the left iron. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Z. Millsap passes to Bryant. Here's Z. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Z's got 9 points now in the quarter. Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of MP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Nets leading by 7. Mills passes to Z. To the inside. A nice shot by Griffin. Griffin's got 11 points.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Here's McDaniels. Nails the baby hook. He has 6.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Man, we're seeing a
Substitution
out there on the floor for the Nets. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Gordon Hayward. Oubre is checked in for Bouknight. And Smith subbed in for Ball. On the floor for Charlotte, Bridges and Washington are manning the post position. Smith is out there with Oubre, and it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. Z, he's covered by Washington. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Z. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Smith the pass to Washington. The game now all time.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the Nets with possession here. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Here's Z. It's good. Z's got 11 points. An MP, a player who gained fame early in his life, Greg, was a bit of a social media star, though, during high school. I remember watching his stuff.
MP has been posting clips of him playing since his high school days. He has a huge social media presence because of it. But some front offices question if it impacts his dedication to the game.
Yes, that goes in. And that's 13 points for Z.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And talking about the guard, Ish Smith, a veteran now in this NBA, Doris, continues to be a valuable rotation piece for teams.
That's exactly right. Ish Smith knows how to flex his speed and have that be a part of his game. Whether he's attacking in transition, putting pressure on the defense, that skill, that ability to be solid in the backup guard position has prolonged his career.
Here's Millsap, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
And a gifted interior scorer. Millsap just plays within himself and understands when to take the shot.
Millsap against Bridges. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McDaniels from deep 3-point range, and it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gets it to go. That one good from Z. got 6 here in this quarter. Hornets trail by 6. Oubre on the wing. And the Hornets miss again. Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Z. Goes back up. Millsap misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Smith outside. Good work defensively by Millsap. And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead early. See the pass to Millsap over Smith. And that one's good. Millsap's got 6 points.
Give credit to Millsap. As the game has changed for a power forward, so has he, developing a good jump shot from beyond.
Smith, no luck.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And he drives in. And Millsap pulls it in.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities.
Smith outside. Oubre outside. Will it go? Bridges trying to free himself up. Good work defensively by Millsap.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a... We're not giving up this lead.
Griffin with the steal. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Here's Z. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Z's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets. Charlotte shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Pass to Oubre. And too long on the shot.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Hornets trail by 16. Oubre outside. Smith outside. Griffin with the steal. Here's Z, and he slams it one-handed.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Paul Millsap out there with Durant. Then there's Griffin, and it's Mills, and it's Z at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Back to Smith. A rebound by the Nets. Millsap's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Durant on the wing. He's guarded by Plumlee. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
And it's sent back by Millsap.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. See the pass to Griffin. Lays it up off the glass. Griffin's got 4 this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And not to mention all the steals they've piled up. They've gotten after it defensively.
So for the Nets, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. James Harden comes in for Z, and Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. So it's Brooklyn with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
All right, so do you think you deferred to your teammates just a bit too much in this one?
Nah, I let it set up my Kings to help them shine. That's what I'm all about, man. Look, what could be better than that?
Well, it just looked like you passed up some solid scoring opportunities.
I think you need to check the tape then. I was on point all night.
Well, I'm not saying you weren't.
Kind of odd, though.
But that's how.
Okay, look,
how
agree to disagree. Life's too short to get all riled up about it. I appreciate what you're trying to do, though, Frank. Everybody got to feed their family.